Was Hallie's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that after the game, after Tyrese hit the game-winning bucket to lift the Pacers past the Bucks for the second straight season?
Yeah, of course he was. It was very disrespectful. Yeah, your son won the game, but you coming on the court screaming, this is what, like cussing at him and stuff like that, yeah, it's disrespectful as hell. Lucky you didn't get snuffed in the face.
Man. So long. You got to imagine if the Nash is still on the Bucks roster in the vicinity.
Yeah, that too, and you're lucky his brother wasn't there, but also if that was, we always talk about Ja Dad.
Ja Dad.
Yeah.
Ja's dad's always doing this and doing that. Why nobody talking about this?
Well, I think everybody's talking about it now. This was the story of the night.
This should be a big thing too.
There's been varying reactions. Some people saying that his dad should be banned for the playoffs. I don't think they should go that far. Excited for the son, had the Hallie towel.
Not banned, but I'm just saying, it's just, we always talk about what Ja Dad be doing and stuff like that, so.
In Hallie's pop's defense, he was social distancing from Giannis. It was in a safe enough area that if Giannis was going to steal him, he had enough time to use the.
Giannis said the Greek slapped that nigga.
the Greco-Nigerian slap.
Just
I'm slapping.
Like one of those.
Old ass.
Yeah, remember like Mr. Johnson. Like one of those.
So Swag, I'll move on to you. Was Hallie's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that?
Yeah, I understand, I get it. My dad talked trash, growing up in the neighborhood. That's what we do. But I don't see like my dad going on the court and doing that to a player. That's rare you see. But it's common to talk trash, Depends on player to player or y'all relationship. I feel like in this moment with Dame and all the clock stuff, the emotions got the best of him. Giannis is just out there devastated, this shit really just happened.
To lose a game in that fashion, up 7,
it's
a little
crazy.
over 30 seconds ago in the game, to
crazy.
basically trick it off, OT.
Yeah.
Think you're going to get the win, send it back to Milwaukee, hopefully keep the series alive.
So you just sitting there like, damn, did this really just happen? Then you see this big bald head motherfucker right up on you with a towel, man.
The Hallie towel.
The Hallie towel. You're a little confused, like you don't know who this is and how did he get here. But I like to see that what Giannis did at the end when he said he love you and all that, respectful,
But like Giannis said in his post-game press conference, initially thought it was just a fan. I think realized.
I'm just glad his brother wouldn't have.
Looked at the bald head and said, oh wait, this Hallie Dad with the Hallie towel.
But this is the playoffs, man. Let's make the playoffs fun. Indiana got to do something, and Milwaukee. Shit, they need shit like this, because who watches the games,
Basketball fans.
Throw away the whole Milwaukee period after this. They getting punked by daddies, getting punked by Genuine. Giannis, come over here, man.
They didn't get punked.
Yes, they did.
No, he didn't.
I'm sure NBA TV loved the viewership bump.
Where Dame at? Dame broke his leg?
Dame tore his Achilles.
Tore his Achilles.
He did?
Yeah, tore his Achilles. So.
Just give up, man. Y'all
just give up.
Just quit, bro. I thought he just sprained his ankle or something.
Dame, no, he tore his Achilles. Next season in doubt as well with the injury in Game 4. Non-contact injury, revealed to be a torn Achilles. But let's move over to this side of the couch. Cemetery Larry, was Hallie's pops out of pocket for stepping to Giannis like that?
In college sports, both football and basketball, is it okay for the guys in the crowd to rush the crowd after they win?
This ain't college, though.
I asked the question.
After a big win, it is traditional for teams and their fans to rush the field in celebration.
How do those athletes handle it?
They don't really run up on athletes.
They get their ass off the floor.
They try.
This ain't college.
Sometimes you got some fans that they get in their grill a little too close. But in Hallie's pop's defense, he did not run up on Giannis like that, kept a safe distance, waved the towel.
This ain't got nothing to do with the pops.
A lot of them situations, the fans get beat up too in college.
Sometimes the fans get stolen on if they get a little too close.
And they run up on the court.
This ain't got nothing to do with the pops. This got everything to do with Hallie being underrated, accepting the challenge. Dame went down. Even before Dame came back, they was talking shit to Hallie. They was trying to punk him. You don't think he was going home telling his daddy that every night, talking about how they feel, how they really think it is? You don't think they plan for this?
Yeah, some like
man,
they punking me up.
Yeah, and he like, don't worry, when we beat their ass, I got something for them. I'm getting the towel made right now.
I got the towel for their ass.
And so
I'm getting the towel made. By the time we
So he
beat
went to
their
go
ass,
tell his daddy.
it'll be ready.
he went to go tell his daddy.
Yep.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the overrated thing. I think him being called overrated.
Whatever it
By the whole
was, I
league.
put you in the basket for game. And my daddy was right there.
Okay.
Game. That was celebration to me, man. I ain't seen that. Just like Shaq say, man, as an athlete, you know at the highest level, there's a consequence with losing the game when you're expected to win it. That's people bragging in your face. That's why you never let a motherfucker
The
beat you.
Bucks was expected to win that game.
You never let a motherfucker that's not supposed to beat you because he gonna throw it in your face.
Wait, the Bucks was supposed to
who
win
was
that
higher?
game last night?
You gonna
Who
throw
was
it in
higher?
your face.
Who was the higher seed?
The Bucks was supposed to win that game last night.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to give you grace?
No, but you saying they was like Giannis and them was supposed to beat Indiana.
Which one you want? You want me to brag in your face on a game winner, or you want to embarrass you by 60
Either one.
and run the score up?
Either one you do.
It's embarrassing and it's disrespectful.
I never
Either
seen
one
a
we
parent
do is
do
gonna
it.
be disrespectful.
No, it ain't.
I never seen
Yeah.
a parent do it.
No, it ain't. Yeah,
Ain't nobody-
Right,
never
right,
seen a
right.
parent
I ain't never
run
seen no
up on the
parent in the
court.
NBA
Ain't
run up on
nobody
some
touch
kid.
nobody.
You might talk
Man, I
trash.
ain't
nobody
like that.
touch
I ain't never
nobody.
seen nobody parent
Yeah.
run up on nobody in the NBA talking about this was
Yeah,
the
we
fucking
might
game.
Ain't
talk
nobody
trash,
touch
yeah.
nobody.
Nobody.
And he was just sitting there. And he was just sitting there.
You don't cuss at somebody.
Come
though,
on,
like
man. Nick,
that. They must got old timers, bro.
Stop.
You didn't know where he was.
stop.
Too much white meat, man.
Stop, man.
Right out there.
Stop, man.
Come on.
Everybody's soft now.
No, it's just
I mean, I don't think it was nothing.
What?
I don't think it was nothing.
You want me to respect that you just lost?
But
What's the respect in fucking losing? Get your ass off the floor, bro.
It's-
Go to the locker room. Why is you out
It was a
here?
playoff game.
We out here. We just won. Go to the locker room, man. Ain't no respect.
Go to the
get
locker
After you just lost, bro.
People
Go to
get
the
heated
locker-
off.
Go to the locker room.
People
Go
get
to the
heated
lo-
off fouls at 24.
Right.
Come on,
But
man.
go to the locker room after you
Go
just
to the
lost
locker
game,
room after you just lost the game.
and the season's over.
Yes.
No.
You're not in Milwaukee.
No.
Where you at? Why would you want to be on the floor? You're not at home?
First of all, we gotta shake hands.
First of all, you don't have to take shit.
So first of all, we gotta shake hands
Yeah.
out of respect for the game. We gotta shake hands.
So you don't shake hands?
So ain't
See my
nobody
towel
just.
first.
So don't
See
nobody
my
just
towel
leave.
first. See my towel before you shake my son's hand.
So you should have seen my hand.
Right, too. Right, you can see this hand too.
Towel.
That's how triggered you are, huh? For losing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you need to prepare to win better then.
Nah.
So you don't want to slap it. You don't want to slap niggas because you losing.
Well,
Some
get
weak
happened.
ass shit.
That shit happened.
Some weak ass shit.
No, that's some weak ass shit for you to walk up
No,
on
that's
my
some
face
weak ass
and
shit
talk-
for
and
you to
talk
lose.
shit.
For you to
Shit.
lose and think
That's
I'm
some
supposed to
weak ass
respect
shit.
you.
So I gotta
That's
go
some
tell
weak
my
ass
dad.
shit.
Nah, that's some weak ass shit.
You lose and I'm supposed to respect you.
Nah, that's some weak ass shit for you to be
Your
coming out
family
here
don't get
acting like you
involved,
the one
yeah.
played basketball.
Yeah, your
Go sit
family
your
don't
ass
get
in the
involved.
stands and go sit right there and wave that flag.
You talk trash in the locker room after when they walking through the tunnel. Say something like, yeah, my son got your ass today, something like that. You don't run up on the court.
These teams obviously have a history, especially in recent times. Obviously, as Giannis had that 64-point game,
Oh, yeah.
rushing in the locker room, varying reports of what happened inside. There was reports of people getting
Oh, yeah.
stolen
I
on
got
slab.
history. Come on, man. I forgot
So this
to-
wasn't
Giannis
expected?
involved. So there was a lot,
No,
even in
it
this
wasn't.
series.
Nothing was-
No,
it
not for
wasn't,
somebody
no.
daddy.
Did
I
you
wouldn't
say it
expect.
for him?
I wouldn't
No,
expect
the
nobody
daddy
daddy.
Say it for him?
This-
Did you say this was expected?
series was very chippy. All
They
series
said
was
the
No, that's
dad,
fine,
and
but
that's
the league
okay.
has said that the
But
dad
you-
has history, and people have been complaining about the dad for the last year and a half.
Oh my God.
I ain't never heard
Right,
nothing
we ain't
about
never
the-
heard shit. We heard
the
more
dad.
about Ja Dad
Yeah,
than
I ain't
anybody.
never heard about
Ja
the
Dad's the only
dad.
dad we hear about, and LeBron being the dad.
Never heard nothing about him. I thought he was the golden child.
Now you know he ain't.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
well, whatever
yeah.
that history is, that shit
Yeah.
stay right there in Indiana.
Right?
They don't go far.
So look,
It
while
don't
y'all
go
in
far.
Cancun, all you think about is that Haliburton towel.
So next time
You
your
in
daddy run
Cancun?
out,
Hey, Giannis and them.
let his daddy run out
Giannis
again.
and
I
them.
guarantee
He
your
can
daddy get his daddy run.
Giannis and
Let his
them.
daddy
Look
run out
at this
again.
towel.
You lucky
Look at
it's
this
Giannis.
towel. Go rebuild some more.
That's a
Lucky.
fact. That's
you
a
lucky
fact.
it's Giannis.
Huh?
You
You
lucky
lucky
Indiana.
it was Giannis.
Look, they got
Giannis is a
Fever and
respected
they got
man.
Haliburton. You got
Giannis
Caitlin
got
Clark
morals.
and Tyrese Haliburton.
Giannis
They
got
turned
morals.
this shit upside down
Next
over
person,
there.
daddy gonna get slapped. I'm just letting y'all
I mean,
know.
they turn it upside down. They're not even getting past, they're not even getting past Cleveland.
Right?
talking
They
about?
got, hey, who they get past though?
You going hard for somebody to get out the first round and,
Who?
and
Right?
definitely won't get out the second
Who
round.
did they get past?
They did defeat the Milwaukee Bucks
Yeah,
in 5
I hurt
games.
Milwaukee.
I
When's
heard
the last
Milwaukee.
time the Milwaukee
They was
Bucks
playing
got out the
against
first
Giannis and
round?
Gary
They It's been a minute.
When's
2022.
the last time the Milwaukee Bucks
Gary Trent
have gone out of the
Gary
first
Trent and
round?
what's his name? Larry Bird.
Anybody know?
2022.
2022. They ain't been out the first round since 2022. And this nigga over here talking about somebody.
Who? They was out the first round last year.
Who? No.
Milwaukee.
How about you
They
stick
did
with
not.
one team? Just stick with one.
They lost to Indiana last year.
That's what I'm saying. They did not get out of the first round. 3 straight
Oh,
first
no.
rounds. So he
They
asked when
lost
the last
the
time
first
Bucks got out of the first round. That was 2022.
It's okay. He's slow. Gotta catch up now.
That's when they won it, right?
No, 2021 when they won it. They advanced second round the following season.
They
So it
haven't
was
been
Lakers?
nowhere near since.
It was Lakers, Bucks, and then. I thought it was
Warriors.
Lakers, Warriors, then Bucks.
No, Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets,
okay.
Denver. Yeah, Denver.
Celtics.
Celtics.
Hey man, ever since they got Dame. So last year that Indiana played against no Giannis and won, talking trash.
No Giannis. Ooh.
They was talking trash. This year they played against no Dame and talking trash.
Ooh.
And I didn't see them talking trash to Boston. I didn't see nobody.
They're not going to be talking trash next round.
I didn't see them talking trash to New York. Like
You said something very consistent though. You said Milwaukee no Giannis, Milwaukee no Dame.
Yeah.
But every time the Pacers show up, they always got all their people.
yeah.
Who? No, we don't.
He said
Ain't that some weird ass shit? We
The
show up to the playoffs, we got everybody we need, and you don't. But you got an excuse about why you can't beat us.
Yeah, y'all playing
So-
5-on-1.
We asked the chat, was Hallie's pops out of pocket? 88% of the chat says he was out of pocket, stepping to Giannis like that. But I got a question for the couch. How do you think you would react if your son just hit a game-winning, series-ending shot at the crib to send Giannis in the Bucks home?
I'm going to go cheer with my son. That's what I'm going to go run to my son.
You talking about I was the dad?
If you were in Hallie's
Yeah, I'm
pops,
running to my son.
you had the Hallie towel.
First thing I'm not doing is running to a player as a dad. I'm so happy for my child, bro.
That don't have my last name.
Yeah,
So, I'm going to just run to my son, or I'm going to just sit there and cheer for him.
yeah. I'm
Depending on where I'm at.
hugging
But you
whoever
gonna run on the
next to
floor
me.
though? You gonna run on the floor?
If I can.
If your son is,
I mean, if we're
is
courtside,
the man of
yeah,
the,
like, if
I'm running. I told you, son.
your son is the franchise player on that team.
You doing all that?
To my son.
Yeah.
I won't think to just go to the player. Yeah.
No, yeah, you
blah, blah.
wouldn't, but you would do it to your son though. You get halfway there, right? Because
Check it
Giannis like a 2 people down, so it's you.
No, he won't pass.
But
his son.
but even if I do see Giannis first, I'm gonna congratulate Giannis on the
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
As a dad and as a
Yep.
basketball player,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, yo, man,
yeah, we won. Good shit though. All that. I'm
Yeah.
not like, yeah, you fuck me.
Yeah,
you
niggas
fuck
from different places do different shit.
Yeah, I know
That they do.
I'm
Yeah,
not doing
yeah,
that.
fuck you, nigga. What's up? Next
Got-
round. What's
got-
up? Don't talk shit to me. I won't talk shit to you.
Gotta be able to take the cut.
Yeah, man. If you talk shit to me, y'all niggas was trying to beat me up and hurt me the whole series.
Oh,
and now
man,
it's time to
like
get up. What's up?
Little Karen.
What's up?
Little Karen.
Who
for sure.
who
You
cares?
trying to beat me up the whole
Who
series.
caring then? You the one complaining about being having
Talk
respect
about
at
you
the
trying to
end.
beat me up, so I gotta come on.
Yeah, I had to whoop your ass.
It's basketball, bro.
niggas beating each other up.
It's basketball. Come on, he up here doing all this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
all
can't
that-
believe you just said Karen.
Listen,
That
You
what
just said Karen.
You just said he beating me up.
And then you complaining about his daddy.
I slapped his ass.
So you talking about Karen, but you complaining about the nigga daddy.
Cuss.
Yeah, that's Samantha. That ain't Karen. That's Samantha.
Nah, you the one
You on some
said they
Samantha
beating me
shit.
up.
So you on some Samantha shit. What you talking about? you talking about the daddy.
And you don't know
Why you
who
letting
this
your
guy
daddy?
is,
Why you
and
letting
ain't
your
fucking
daddy
with-
run on the court, man? Get your daddy out of here.
Whooped his daddy ass.
Fuck out of here, man.
He
That's
wouldn't have
all.
been able to say that.
Daddy was
You mad because my
there.
daddy on the court? Nigga, get out of here.
But I'm glad Giannis didn't slap us, senior.
I'm glad the
Yeah.
Nasus wasn't out there either.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this shit that serious when you get that damn mad.
I mean, if you cussing at me as a grown
Yeah.
man,
You been cussed at worse, nigga. We homies. We
Not
cuss
the
at each
wrong
other worse than that.
No.
Not the wrong.
We win in mad, and you celebrate worse than that, bro. You talking about, Brandon?
I don't know.
You be
Bro.
going crazy.
Bro, what does that have to do with me
Yeah.
losing the NBA and my season's over
the
and I got
same
some?
thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes,
not.
it
I
is.
don't know this
Okay,
guy.
man.
Yes.
I don't know you.
You do know me.
compare Matt
You've been
to-
seeing me
I
all
don't know you.
series.
I don't
And
know
you
you.
seen me last year.
I don't
Last
know you.
series.
I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
You don't want to know me right now.
No, I don't.
You don't want to know me right now.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, as soon as you see me, you was like, man, I don't want to see you.
Nah.
You the last nigga I want to see.
So, brings me to my next question. Do you guys have any issues with players' families being on the court immediately after a game? Like y'all talked about, if this was Team Morant in a similar situation, obviously the reaction I feel would be much different. But there have been calls for Hallie's pops to be banned
Oh, so I
from
was
future
right.
games. What?
Oh, okay. My bad.
Huh.
Go ahead.
That's what I mean. Some of the media have reacted, I think, to that extreme. I don't think that
Nah, I
should
don't
be the
think
case.
he
But
should be banned. But
you think the league's gonna have to step in and address this situation?
No, I mean they kind of addressed it themselves.
Yeah.
Like they both both players addressed it. The father addressed it. It's just like, but I don't think he should be banned.
Yeah.
It's just he know he did something wrong. All right.
Yeah. Heat of the moment, he's super excited. They never really won nothing, so this is like.
I've won a championship.
Yeah, this is the championship, so. Yeah. Yeah, I beat Giannis. Yeah, let's go out there and celebrate in front of him. Type shit,
Yeah.
So shouldn't Giannis understand?
That just shows you where Giannis is at and they were at.
So why did Giannis why did he come all the way down here?
He did it.
Why
he
did
didn't do it. He didn't-
Why did he take where I'm here, I'm a champion? Why did you come all the way down here to do all that?
How did he come down there when the dude came to him?
Cause you're Giannis, you can walk right past him.
Dude, he still held himself like a champion. I went up to talk to you like a man. Yo, I'm gonna hold your hand grip and let you understand what it is.
Nose
I'ma
to
go
nose.
grab your young boy by the neck. Yo, I'll see you.
I love
you.
bro.
I love you. But I'm
For
not,
real,
all right?
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, it was very professional.
Yeah, very professional.
Yeah, he kept it like a champion.
That's why he's
That
African,
hey, that African side ain't come out. Now that would have been different.
Yeah.
The Greco-Nigerian.
Yeah, that would have been totally different. He acted like a professional and a champion. Yeah, he's straight. He cool.
Giannis.
Come over here and talk to you. I love you after. Whatever he said, though, is whatever he said.
I love you with the
he got
thumbs
the
up.
message, so I know that
Big bro
much.
in there. He big bro in there. Grab him by his neck. Let me holler at you a little nigga. You ever disrespect
No, he
like
grabbed the
that?
dad hand like,
Oh, yeah.
listen.
I'm a dad too.
Yeah, I'm
Nose to nose.
Yeah, I bet they got the message, though.
Yeah. That was very respectful.
They did get the message.
Grown
They got
man.
the
shit.
Well, I mean, it seemed Giannis
We're
extreme.
going on to the next round.
Y'all be right. Y'all be sitting down
Yeah.
next. Y'all not getting past.
We going to
That's
the
your
next
team
round.
now? That's your team?
Yeah.
Basically?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
okay.
who my team is.
Okay.
You know who my team is. Is that your team now? That's your question.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
And we know everybody jumped ship on this side of the. Everybody jumped
No,
ship.
we don't. You're the only one. You're the only one that stay with a different team every
You
year.
got to. You got to start doing what I do.
No.
Yes.
No.
You
we
gotta
don't
be
do
like
that.
me.
Nah, man, we don't jump.
You
ship.
gotta be like me.
Fan
we don't
empowerment.
jump
You
ship.
got to
We don't-
be
we
like
don't jump ship.
me.
We don't jump ship.
We're in the era of fan empowerment.
Huh?
No, you stay where we at. Every year. So who next?
Huh?
Who next? Boston.
Who next? Let me think.
Edwards.
Cleveland.
No, Ant Edwards. No, I think I'm going with Ant Edwards.
Ant-Man.
I think I'm going with Ant.
Beating the Lakers.
I think he's going with Ant.
I'm going.
Sick nigga.
I ain't going to San Antonio, man. Next year, that's somewhere I'm not going to.
Is that where you're thinking?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Okay.
San Antonio.
We'll wait for an official announcement after this
Yeah, I
season.
like my young fellas.
So do
We
you
got to
think
wait
it
till the
was
moratorium free agency.
Do y'all think it was the blood clogs in his legs?
Yeah.
The blood?
But
Was it in his left leg?
I don't
Blood
know.
clot?
I believe so.
In his calf? With the calf was.
So he's
I
had
thought
the Achilles
first calf
issue.
shit was the Achilles, to be honest.
So it was.
Last year?
It was in the same.
it was
leg that-
earlier this year.
He had Achilles strain a year to the
Yeah.
date that he suffered
Yeah.
the
It was
torn
earlier.
Achilles.
I thought that's
Calf
what it
strain issue, blood clot.
also,
I mean,
when you whatever it is, you're putting a lot of pressure on that other.
So it's all in the same leg. Damn, that's crazy. You might just have to retire.
So one more question for y'all. Have you ever had an issue with an opposing player's family during or after a game when you were hooping any level? Respect?
If you don't cross the line, they don't cross the line.
Parents?
Yeah, nah. I'm talking trash in a fun way. If I am.
Nah, parents.
Yeah, I don't mess with parents, bro. Unless I'm.
So according to Shams, Giannis and the Bucks are scheduled to meet after the season to discuss both his future and the future plans for the team. Start with you, Mr. B, our resident Milwaukee, Bucks in 6. At what point should Giannis consider moving on from Milwaukee to keep his championship window open?
Well, first of all, it's called having an exit meeting. So you're just gonna have an exit meeting. That's the first. It's just an exit meeting. You got to go in there and check in.
But is it
See what-
an exit meeting or is it just an exit meeting?
It's an exit meeting.
What kind of exit are we talking about? I'm to see y'all next season, or I'm gonna see
man,
y'all
I know
next
you
season,
hate to say it, but
or 2 to 4 games?
I mean, we just got to really figure out what the future is. I mean, the Bucks, they have 3 different owners, right? So the first time they won it, they had a different owner. Oh. Right now they have a new owner now. So, with when you have new owners and you have different owners, everybody wants something different. You have 3 different personalities. So, with far as getting Dame and getting all those, that was through a new owner and everything. So, I don't know. It depends on what this owner wants. It depends on what they can get. It depends on if Giannis just wants to be here. But whatever happens, if he does stay, cool. If he doesn't, I think they should let him at least go out with grace and respectfully. I mean, he's the best player ever in the Bucks uniform. We talk about loyalty. Like, yeah, he's loyal to his family. He's loyal to the game. How he works hard every day, gives 110%. So we can't say he's not loyal.
Yeah, one of the longest tenured players with the same team, obviously, in the league.
So
hasn't given indication that he wants to dip just yet. But
whatever happens, it's he's earned it. So it's his decision. It's his decision between him and his family and what he wants. So, he gave Milwaukee some of the greatest years they've ever seen in their life. So you can't say anything really bad about it.
Let's move to this side, Cemetery Larry. You will abstain from participating in the particular conversation?
I got no comment.
If you put yourself in Giannis' position, we know how bad he wants to win another championship, how much he loves winning. Has made comments.
Grass ain't greener on the other side. Everybody that's went tried to run and ride. They now trying to run and hide. KD, all of them. Everybody chasing some shit. Now they so deep in it look bad. Y'all ain't see James Harden play the other night? Shit.
We will talk about it shortly.
Chasing the shit and it look bad, man. Hold the fort. Hold the fort.
Man, all that working hard,
Hold the fort.
mama mentality shit. Come on, man.
Hold
He
the
done did
fort.
that. He done did that for how many
So
years?
what are you going to chase
Since
now?
2013.
Yeah, it's
chasing?
time to.
Kobe wanted to leave though.
Yeah.
So what
The
are you
Lakers?
chasing?
Kobe wanted to leave.
Man, it's time to go somewhere else.
Where are you
to be honest.
chasing?
It's not even chasing.
It ain't chasing.
It ain't.
So why are you
Just
leaving?
sitting back at the end of his career, I know he want to have multiple championships, and it ain't gonna get done in Milwaukee. People don't want to come to Milwaukee.
We got it done in Milwaukee.
Like I
They said we couldn't get it done in Milwaukee.
got it done.
We got it.
And we got
Every
it done.
year is
How
somebody
long did it
getting
take
hurt.
them to get it done in Milwaukee?
50
since I
years.
got it done?
50 years.
He got it
50
done.
years. You want me to walk away from 50
Yeah,
years?
go ahead. It's
A
good.
50-year legacy?
But they got it
Sometimes
done.
it's good
But they got it
to
done
do.
under an old ownership.
Yeah, man,
This
but
is
we
a
got
whole
it
new
done
own-
with me.
It's a whole new.
You got it
You
done
need a
with
new
me.
Ownership, the
You got
different
it
coach.
done
You
with
need a
me.
new atmosphere.
I'm the key, not the owner. I'm
You
the
need a
key.
new atmosphere.
But
I'm
fire,
the key.
fire Budenholzer, who won a chip.
Yeah, you need a new
Get
atmosphere.
rid of Chris Middleton. Get rid of Drew Holiday.
This a whole new new owner
Bring it
though,
down.
right? This is under a new owner. This is new. We don't know what this owner want to do.
We do. We know the owner want to deal with Giannis.
Nah, Giannis.
I'm sure.
It's time to leave, brother.
Huh?
It's time to leave. Next year, same thing.
Go
You
ahead and
keep
leave then.
busting your ass, working hard, all this shit every day just to
I mean,
lose in the first round.
he is the Kobe Bryant of Milwaukee.
He
Like
is.
whatever,
Like,
like whatever your superstar is, he is that of Milwaukee. It's already set. Like it's not, if you want to go off and do things, this is still a business. Don't be dumb.
Man,
Like we said,
End of
Giannis
the
been
day.
extremely loyal. Bucks small market team. Tried to make some moves to appease him, bringing in Dame, but Dame now torn Achilles. Like I said, we don't know his status for next
can't get
season.
nobody's.
I mean, shit, my point guard is 34.
Can't make a ton of
Achilles.
moves in free agency because you frankly don't have the bread to do so.
We trade Chris Middleton. I mean,
Young core, shaky.
like
Yeah,
like
it's time for Milwaukee to blow that team up, man.
So that brings
they
me to
could
my
find
next
some-
question.
They could find somebody else. Later on down the line, it probably won't be another Giannis. It's hard to find those, but he did everything he had to do in Milwaukee. And sometimes you need to just walk away from certain situations.
Did you hear what he just said? Well, it's gonna be hard to find another Giannis, but
They don't grow on trees.
but
don't.
you should just get rid of it anyway. Shit.
He don't want
Fuck
to.
it.
He don't want to be
Fuck it.
there.
it's not him getting. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not them getting rid of
He
it.
said he wants to be there,
He
but
wants to be there, but
Huh?
So let's-
Well, hold on. You said he did say that?
he said that.
Why is Nick saying he don't want to be there? If he said he do.
He said he's wanted to be. I mean, he hasn't said it.
Why is
in any
Nick
case
saying he
wants to
don't?
do it.
he don't need to be there.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about it.
No,
from-
Nick's saying he don't need to be there.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay.
Need to be there.
Let's talk about it from the Bucks side. So we saw the Mavs trade their franchise player in Luka before the deadline to focus on their future. Move was heavily criticized, but Lakers only have one more playoff win than the Mavs currently after that deal. And obviously Mavs had a rash of injuries impact the team. Stands to reason the Bucks could get a much bigger haul than what the Mavs got for Luka if they ever did decide to trade their two-time MVP. So at what point should the Bucks consider moving Giannis and focusing on a rebuild? Or do you stay loyal to the man who ended your 50-year championship drought no matter what? Because you don't have a lot of opportunity.
I mean, if you're the Bucks, you definitely stay loyal. But it's just, what do we have? What's the future looking like?
Yeah.
And I think that's the conversation that they're going to have. What is the future really looking like?
For real.
Giannis is how old?
Giannis is 30.
Giannis be 30?
He's 30 now. I think.
Okay.
Giannis 30 years old, turns 31 in December.
Yeah.
So, it's
But
all
his prime, he got what, 3 more good years of just prime? But he gonna be Giannis.
I'd say 4 to 5 to 6 to
5,
7.
like at a
Talk
high
about
level.
36. Like I'm talking about doing the Giannis
Yeah.
shit until it slow down a little bit. Yeah.
To like 35, 36, yeah.
But you don't know he's African. So he might be running forever. But shit.
So Bucks made a move Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. You had that big 3 with Drew Holiday. Middleton, Giannis won the championship. 2 of those 3 no longer with the team.
What?
Mr. B, what do you think now after getting a full Kyle Kuzma experience, regular season, postseason? He only averaged 6 points per game in the postseason, shooting 34% from the field, 20% from 3, 20 minutes per game, after averaging 30 minutes per game in the regular season.
Damn. So regular season, what did he do? How much he averaged?
The regular season, he averaged 15, 6 rebounds. Shot 44% from the field, 31% from 3. He was playing 30 minutes per game. Postseason game, 5 postseason games. 20 minutes per game, 34% from the field. 6 points per game, 2 rebounds per game.
I just want to know
Had a Snell game, obviously, earlier in the
I
series.
just want to know what this owner is thinking from the last. Because if I'm looking at what the last owner put together and what he did, I want to know what this owner's objective and what is his thought process, or their process of this Bucks team. Because then, in 3 years, there's going to be another owner. So it's like 3 different personalities, and
Wait, so the owner,
Middleton had the bilateral ankle surgery. Obviously,
the owner won a championship and then traded.
Well, I think part of the ownership is still there. One of the owners tapped out.
one of the owners, he won the Mark Latt, right? I think Mark. He won the and then he sold his stake, and then he got out.
Oh,
so now it's another.
So at the perfect time, that's when he made some money. Then.
Yeah. So the
They
Haslam
won a
group,
championship.
Right.
He got
Jimmy Haslam believed the Browns owner 25% stake from Mark Lazary.
They thought they was gonna win another one. Shit.
So it's like and I think in another 3 years it's another owner. So it's like 3 different owners. So it's kind of like if you thinking about it, that's why the team is so up and down because
No, it's not. The
Yes, it
owners
is.
ain't playing, man.
the owners make the decision.
Ain't
though.
got nothing to do
Yes,
with
it
it.
does.
The
Well,
owners
if it's
just
my
say,
team, I'm gonna make the decision. I don't care what the last owner did. If I'm coming
you
in,
hire GMs to make decisions.
I'm still the owner.
I'm
This
paying.
is still my
So
shit.
what
I'm
happened
just
with Dallas?
paying.
This is still my shit.
I'm
Happened
just
with
paying.
Dallas?
I'm just paying.
Listen, this is still my
I'm
shit.
just paying. I don't know what's going on.
Just like the
down
new
there.
owner in Dallas, right? This is my
Right?
shit.
I don't know why y'all trying to put it on the owners.
So go trade
Because
Luka
you
like
don't
I
want to
just
put
said.
it on the players.
For sure.
You got to go win the games, man.
No, that's fine, but we don't know
You
what this
gotta
owner
stay
mentality
healthy,
is.
man.
We don't know what this owner
owner's
mentality
not
is. It
doing
might
that.
be like, yo, give Giannis the keys. The last owner probably be like, nah, hold on. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's 3 different personalities.
Don't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
It does.
If I'm the owner and that owner just I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I want to do it my way.
My
now.
way, yeah.
The fuck is ego? Like it's business. It's my shit.
The owner's
Now go trade him. If I
owner's
say
not
say go trade him, go trade him.
The owner's not playing.
Luka.
Do you keep Chris Middleton on one leg?
Yep,
Two
I do.
janky ankles.
Yep.
2 janky ankles
Bilateral
and one
ankles.
black,
Yep,
one
I
bad
do.
leg?
Yep, I do because I saw him with
And
one
then
knee
you got
and
to
one
take
leg.
now you got to take the consequence when you don't make it with him, and we say, man, we could have traded him to get somebody younger. Why didn't you do that? Well, because I was listening to Brandon Jennings.
That would be their comment.
Balled out last year.
Every time
Balled out.
on one leg, on
And
one
balled
knee,
out. Game winners and all
whatever.
that
Game
shit.
winner.
Balled out.
Yeah.
He always balls out.
He balled out in the playoffs last year.
Hurt
So
or not,
why did they get B in the first round?
No,
Because they didn't have Giannis.
And Dame also.
So y'all got the
And
excuses
Dame got
ready.
hurt.
So it's an excuse on top of his
Dame got hurt.
We
excuse. But
so they got their whole squad.
Indiana don't have that excuse. They don't.
Because
have,
everybody's
actually
healthy.
they do because they didn't even have Mathurin last year.
Because everybody's healthy.
They didn't even have one of their key guys.
Everybody's healthy. Chris Middleton on one leg.
Man.
On one leg.
First round
Still out there.
exit. First round exit.
So we asked the chat, did we see Giannis' last game as a Buck? 64% said yes. Swaggy. unless he coming out this way.
I think he might. We got a good proposal for
Fine
him.
Greek restaurants here in Los Angeles. But nonetheless, let's keep this thing
Got a
moving.
good proposal for him.
You got a lot more playoff basketball to talk about. But thanks to Mando for sponsoring today's podcast.